starting a business, something to bring extra income. And I agreed. He thought about ideas and finally settled on starting a mobile money business we were both going to invest in. He started with a process and then it got to the point that we will both contribute for the SIM to the bought, for the SIM to be bought. Yeah. I stumbled on the forms he filled out for the business certificate. Oh dear. I mean, I didn't mean to snoop, but I was just curious. I didn't even know what name he chose for the registration until I saw the forms. Now, that had me reading everything. When I got to the part of next of kin, I automatically expected to see my name. So imagine the depth of my disappointment when I saw his brother's name there. I didn't say anything to him about it, but I haven't felt right since that day. I mean, I feel betrayed somehow. I mean, I'm his wife. I'm carrying his child. What other box am I supposed to tick to be considered his family? This is a man I share everything with. That's why I don't understand why he chose his brother over me. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to add my money to the business. What did I do? And when you marry and you're filling out forms, who's your next of kin? And today, if you're going to tell your story, be honest with me. Are you sure your partner is your next of kin? Are you sure about that? But anyway, maybe you might not want to disclose it to me. But what do you think about this lady? Should she be disappointed or should she just take it as normal? I mean, yeah, it's just forms that he's filling. So if he puts his brother as next of kin, it doesn't mean anything. Well, what are your thoughts? Let's hear you. 0302216541 or you can WhatsApp me on 055-1111-997. This is not talking jolly relationship. This is marriage. You're married, and then you find out that you both decided to register a business. A partner put his brother's name as next of kin in one of the registration forms. What are you going to do? Let's hear you. 0302216541. Should this lady be worried? Is it a red flag or a red banner? Call me 0302216541 or you can WhatsApp me on 055-1111-997. If you have had an experience of the sort, share with us. If you have actually used your brother or a family member, or mother or whatever as next of kin and not your partner, why? What's the reason? Let's hear you. Hello.
Hello, Lexis.
Hi.
Yeah, Otibuati from Selma.
All right, let's hear you, Otibuati.
Lexis, it's really sad. If you have a child or a lady, you should trust the lady to be the next of kin. Or your kid is in so much and use your kid as a next of kin. But sometimes, a lot of marriages, the men always do it for their children. But the women, they always do for your sisters because they don't trust the men. A lot of women do their sisters or their family, but men, if they have kids, always with the kid. Me, when I went to my bank, when I went first, I'm not married yet, so I do with my sister. But if I'm going to change it now, I'm married. It will be my kid.
Why not why not your wife?
The wife can divorce you anytime you want.
Ah.
Yes, because.
Well, you have that at the back of. You have that at the back of your mind.
Yes, because we are human beings. Anything can happen. But my kid is my kid. Yeah.
Interesting.
My bone of bone, so I'll give to the yes. But because women always give to your family, they don't give to your men.
Okay, that's interesting. 0302216541. Let's hear you. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, Joseph, I'm well. Talk to me.
Yeah, for me, the one who should be my next of kin should be my child. Actually, the firstborn. Either a boy or a girl, you are going to inherit my property. But if I'm living with my wife and there hasn't been a child yet, then my wife automatically becomes the next of kin because she is the one I am suffering with. The tire or is between both of us. Once we leave each family and come and live together, then it's good for both of us. So when you think about your brother, which means there are those kind of ladies, before you see, they are building mansions and you are not aware. So when there's anything, then they will move in and they will leave you behind. So for me, for you, your brother, there's no way.
Hey, so you won't use your wife?
Oh no, no, my brother or your brother, no, because both of us are working together.
No. But will you use your wife?
Is that?
Will you use your wife as a next of kin?
Oh yeah, my wife can be the next of kin.
Okay.
If there's no child, but when there's a child, automatically the child becomes the next of kin.
Why?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, it's okay. We'll leave it there. You can WhatsApp me on 055-111-997. Hello?
Hello, Lexis.
Yes, dear. How are you?
I'm fine.
Please turn down the volume on your set for me, okay, if you can.
Lexis, I am not even there, and you said that I should turn on my radio. I'm not even there. Are you hearing me?
So are you coming to fight?
Sorry, are you hearing me?
I can hear you, yes, but I could hear some feedback in the back. That's why. What's your name?
Oh. I'm Joanna, from Dansoma.
Okay, Joanna, talk to me.
I've had experience when the man helps me doing something.
You did what?
I have experience, and the man helped me to do something, and money came in that project. When the man saw that the money has come out from that project, he said we have to share it. So that gave me an experience that anything that I would do, I have 7 brothers. But all the 7 brothers, only one is good in them that I see. So anything I'm doing, my banking and every access I have, he is the next of kin. That if tomorrow I'm not there, he will claim everything. Co-life, everything that the person is doing, the person has his reason of doing that. So that lady should take it easy and normal. It should not partner his money with the husband. It should be in his lane. The husband should be in his lane. So that the whole next time they sit down and reason together. Bye-bye.
Joanna.
Yes, lady.
Are you married?
I'm out of it.
You're out of it?
Yes.
Okay. And when you were married, you never used your husband as a next of kin?
No. Why?
Why not?
Why should I use my husband?
Why didn't you?
I'll use my brother. And the brothers, I told you I have 7. But it's only one. Out of that 7, I think that is good. You say, bye-bye.
Oh, dear. Joanna. Okay, let's see who's here. Hello?
Hello, Leslie.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Okay, Richard. Richard, please move away from your set for me, okay? I can hear a lot of feedback.
Can you hear, sir?
I can hear you, but I hear a lot of feedback. So if you can turn the volume down or something, I don't know.
It's down. It's totally down.
All right, let's hear you.
But please, no responsible person will do that.
Would
Somebody, why do you have to marry the person? There should be a trust. So responsible men will not do that.
responsible men will not do what he did?
Well, some would, their wives. You have to go with your wife. If you are responsible, no, you won't do that. You have to sign with your wife.
So you,
not your brother.
so you use your wife as your next of kin?
Yes.
Okay. So why do you think people don't do that?
If you are not there, your wife is the best person to take care of the children. So why do you have to use someone else?
Interesting. Thank you so much for your thoughts on this. And Nana in Tema says, Lexis, my son is my next of kin on every document of mine. No stress. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Della.
Okay, Della. Welcome. Let's hear you.
For me, I'm not sure the woman should worry her head about this. Because if it is me, I would have used my child. And if the man used any of the child or the family, it's okay. I use my son for everything of mine. And I'm not sure I should have a headache over my husband using the brother or any of the family member as his next of kin. So she just, if she makes hers, you can use your children as or your siblings. So she shouldn't worry about this. This is not any red flag or red banner.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Della, for your thoughts on this as well. So, Lexis, my next of kin is my mom, not my wife. Bro, because let me just get the rest of the message. Oh, I'm just almost about losing your message, but I'll try and pull it up. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, here we go. My next of kin is my mom, not my wife, bro, because I think she deserved it if I can't give her life back. And also, looking at her age she is now, she has to enjoy or feel part of my hard work. If she can use her sister for next of kin, I will also use my mother today, tomorrow, every day, forever, no long talk. I don't understand though. Where is the feeling of hard work and enjoying benefits of next of kin? They say is into the future, oh my guy. Are you going to leave before your mother? I'm just asking. Anyway, hello.
Hello, Lexis.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you too?
I'm fine by grace, thank you. What's your name?
Yeah. This is Bishop calling from Asantimam.
Hey, Bishop.
Lexis.
So nice to hear from you.
Lexis the dancer.
Let's hear you, bro. Yes, sir.
This the next of King 10. The case on board, I think this is a business affair. They've agreed to invest in mobile money business, and they are going to register. So if they are filling the form, I think the two of them should sit together and get the forms filled. And if it is a business, if the two of them are going to invest in it, they should all decide on the name for the business.
Yeah.
And I know on the form, if there are two names there, then all the two should have their next of kin. And then they'll provide. If it is that the man, she wants the man to use her name, and she will also use the man's name, no problem. But let's take note. The issue of next of kin, just as you earlier on said, is into the future.
Mm-hmm.
In the event of something happening, who will take over? So normally, we always try to look at people we trust, people who think in the future will be capable of continuing the business. This is a business matter. Or if it is property sharing, somebody will be capable of inheriting you and wouldn't waste the hard-won property that you've left behind. So it takes the two to, since they are married, to talk over these things and let cool heads prevail.
Okay.
And then they'll get things done well.
All right, Bishop. Thank you so much for your thoughts on this. I'm very grateful. Lexus, so I use my children as my next of kin. My husband used me, but I told him to change it to their children. And I believe he has. But it's a choice, though. Anyone can decide who to name. And that's from Cindy. Hello.
Lexus.
Yes, sir.
You see that schoolboy that will raise his hand to answer a question, and then when you point at him, he said, okay, what I was going to say is what he said.
Yes.
But let me know something. I have something different to say. You know what? My son is my next of kin. Why? This is a person that have me, and without me, he will suffer. You understand? This is a person who has a responsibility of continuing my legacy. And for that, not even my daughter, because, Lexis, if you can remember me, my daughter will change my surname and then take her husband's surname. Do you remember that?
Well, yeah,
Do
but
you remember that?
yes,
Okay.
I'm
So
listening.
from here, thank Samson for giving us that clarification that day.
Yes.
And for that, I wouldn't make my wife, because should I go no more, she may find another, and that will mean my property carrying to another lady.
B- Hello? Are you there? Oh. Okay, so this part of the conversation where people say, "Oh, maybe when you are no more, then she'll carry your property to another," or something of the sort. Oh, why are people worried about that? When you are no more, you are no more. What do you care what happens at the back? I mean, because once you are gone, you are gone. So does it matter what happens when you are gone? Oh dear. Okay. Hello. All right. Let's just one. Let me read some of your messages here. Cyril in North K says next of kin is not a beneficiary, so it's fine. The next of kin is just someone to contact when you can't be reached. So there's nothing wrong with what the man has done. Those are your thoughts, Cyril. Okay. So, Lexis, my husband used our children and myself as his next of kin. And I've also used my husband and our children as next of kin. That's it. Fusua in Legon. Okay, Fusua. Hello?
Hello, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, bro. What's your name?
My name is Emmanuel.
Okay, Emmanuel. All right.
That is, I beg you, I want you to educate me here or explain this to me. I beg you, what is the meaning between next of kin and the power of attorney?
What's the difference between next of kin and power of attorney?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd probably get a more legal explanation for you, but what I can say for now is they are not the same things.
The reason why I'm asking this question is I'm a boat driver, and I picked one lady. She was crying, and according to her, the husband has built a house for her and the children, but the husband used her brother's name as the power of attorney. And right now, the husband say she can go and change the document on her name, but the brother was refused to give her the document. He said the documents are his name. That's why I want to know that the difference between the next of kin and the power of attorney.
This is a very interesting one as well, but I don't think they're the same thing. You know, if when you have a power of attorney, it's probably to grant you authority to act on someone's behalf. You understand? Yeah. Especially when they are out of the jurisdiction. Next of kin is more like a formal specifying somebody who can make authority also in. Well, this is complicated, but your story makes it even more complicated. So, what did you advise? What did you advise?
So I told the lady to call the husband so that the husband will come down to come and settle all these issues, because they don't want to be like a fight among them, and I don't understand it. That's why today you are hosting this conversation. That's why I want to know the meaning.
Right. Okay, I think I need to speak to my lawyers to get us a better clarification. But what I know is that for the next of kin, that one, when there's no formal or legal document, the person who's named as the next of kin has a right to make a decision or has an authority, you know. But the power of attorney there, that one is a legal document that grants you the authority to like act on someone's behalf, you know, or basically. So when there's no power of attorney or any legal document, then the next of kin will act in the stead. Anyway, Samson Laddie needs to come to my aid here, and let's see how we can help this lady and her story. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm well, thanks. What's your name?
Yes, Nibago.
Okay, Ni, talk to me.
Yes, if it truly has to do with who takes what belongs to me when I'm gone, then I have a quotation from the Bible, Proverbs 13:22, and it says that a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. I rest my case.
Now you've blown the conversation very wide open, eh? But it's it's not really exactly about inheritance.
That's why I gave a caveat. I say if it truly has to do with who takes what belongs to me when I am no more, then in that case.
Why are you fixated on that one and not what we are discussing?
No, but I thought the discussion is also premised on that.
It is
what next of kin, and the next of kin when I was doing my SNIT. When I'm no more, who does it go to?
Who's your next of kin?
As per the document I filled and I said it should go to somebody when I am no more.
And who did you specify?
To my children.
So you are being biblical.
Exactly. That's why I quoted the scripture, because I'm a Christian. And the Bible tells me that I leave inheritance for my children's children, not my wife.
Also, we hear you.
I have a corporate woman for a wife. She also earns money. She also works. So I don't expect her to give me hers. If she gives it to our children, then our children will be all the better.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, bro. Have a good day.
Welcome.
All right. Okay. Now, this one here says, so I work in a company where we regularize people's property documents and other interested parties. One day, a woman brought a document in the name of the husband, who's the medical doctor. I made the woman fill the necessary forms in the office. She picked me to the house for inspection as part of the process. In the house, the woman left for some errands. After my inspection, the doctor asked, "What next?" I responded, "The wife has filled every necessary forms in the office." He got angry. The doctor got angry and asked, "What's the form about?" Immediately, the woman came. He asked, "How and what name did you put on the form I told was filled?" The following day, when I called the woman for a response to the request, she declined, indicating that my husband will follow up by himself. Later, when I asked the woman why, the woman said, "My husband thought I have included my name." That's from Emmanuel in North Kaneshi. I see. Wow. It's a very thorny issue. Lexis, Philip says I should use ChatGPT. Akia Yabua in Boston says, Lexis, it's quite sad to hear the married people explain why they will not use their spouses as their next of kin. Where is the trust in the marriage? I mean, why are you married if you don't trust each other? Married couples are in a spiritual and blood covenants. I don't have any issue with using any family members as next of kin, but a spouse that you share your life, bed, and struggles with, you don't trust them enough to want to use them as your next of kin, then why are you married to the person in the first place? This question, answer it yourself. You that you are listening right now, answer this question yourself. You that you say you will not use your wife, you not use your husband, you use your children, because your children is your bone of your bone, blood of your blood. The wife, if you are not there, she'll go and marry somebody else, and then answer it yourself. But I know it's a very thorny issue and a very debatable one. So yeah, thanks a lot for all your contributions as well. Yeah, it's 5:00. Let's find